Hey, comic book boys and girls. Mike here with another comic book haul. Today I start with a little story. So I was traveling from Western New York, visiting my family, all the way down to DC, which is where I live. And I got a little crazy, and I mapped out a couple different comic stores that I wanted to check out. And I've heard on some of these videos talk about Second and Charles, and it just so happens there's two right on my route in Harrisburg and in Hagerstown, Maryland. Harrisburg, PA, and Hagerstown, Maryland. So I thought I'd check them out and see what they had. And it's a pretty cool store. I didn't realize they had everything. I thought there was all just used books and comics, but really they have new stuff, both new books, new CDs, new records, new everything, and obviously comics. They have a huge back issue section. I found it to be a little disorganized in some cases because I was in a bit of a rush. I spent about an hour and a half cumulatively at both of those stores. Plus, I stopped at another random comic book store in Chambersburg Mall, which turned out to be a dud. But sorry if any of you live there, but it wasn't a great mall. And but these are what I found in at the two Second and Charles combined. So I spent just under $20 at the first one and just under $13 at the second one, and I got this pretty decent sized stack. So let me take you through this. On this trip before I departed to come back to DC, I also binged and found a lot of comic books at different stores and through a Craigslist post. So I will post those in a separate video. It's just too much to handle right now. So I just wanted to post this video ASAP. So I've been kicking it with the Spawn. I got Spawn 251 and 252, and those were each, I think, $2. I'm really looking for those early 200s or late 180, 190. I think 174, 175 Gunslinger issues. Can't seem to find those at a decent price. So, have any leads? Hit me up in the comments. But trying to get these late Spawns, low print run ones. So, 251, 252, pretty cool cover by John Boy, I think. I couldn't find this in my store. I'm going to have to start reserving Spawn in my LCS. But killer cover. I found this a dented copy. It wasn't too dented, but I bought it earlier this week. But this is a clean copy, and it was actually a little bit on sale for $1.95. And then I also found, for cover price, the sketch. So pretty cool. This is, I think, the first appearance of Soul Crusher. I need to read this book. I'm excited to dive back in. Anytime I see a Valiant, as you probably know, I need to buy it, especially when it's only 95 cents. First appearance of Master Dark, huge villain in the Valiant universe. Really good condition too, it seems. So excited to have another copy of this. I always seem to buy this when it's a good price. And just for the hell of it, I bought this one, Shadow Man 16. It's the first appearance of Dr. Mirage and his wife. I'm not sure if they're a big deal these days in the current Valiant universe, but just thought I'd check it out. Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 16. I'm slowly ticking off the list of ASMs that I need. So this is the first Captain Marvel, I believe, or at least the origin of her. I thought I had this. I looked on my list. I do not. And it was only $1. Vision 8. I bought that for, what was it, $1 as well, 95 cents. I only need issue number 4, I believe. So excited to have been whittling this down. I bought some more Visions that helped me get to a complete set, but I only need one more issue. X-Force. I'm going to start recollecting the X-Force. This is the Clayton Crane version, but I really like the Daniel Acuna art in the previous X-Force. Or it might have been Uncanny X-Force. I don't know what the official title was. Cool cover. For $1, I couldn't pass it up. It's an early X-Force issue. Wouldn't mind getting that set all over again. And then also super cheap for $1, Marvel 2-in-1, Thing and Spider-Man, and Thing and Angel. Cool covers. I've been thinking about collecting these Marvel 2-in-1s as well as Marvel Team Up with Spider-Man. So just always super cool. I have never really sat down to read them all. Sometimes I have a hard time reading the old comics, but just because they get to be a drag on or a little kitschy, but super cool. to have. And then I really love the Darkseid War storyline, and since it was also on sale, I found a lot of the singles that they produced. I have the Justice League set from issue 40 to 50, and now I also picked up Darkseid War Shazam, Darkseid War Lex Luthor, where he starts to turn into Darkseid. I'm sorry, Darkseid. I always said as a kid it was Darkseid. Darkseid Batman, cool cover. Darkseid Green Lantern. Darkseid Flash. And the one I was really excited about, the Darkseid special with Grail. So we'll see if she actually pops back up. I don't know if anyone of you read that whole storyline in Justice League for the New 52, but when they ended it at issue 50, I was like, okay, so what's happening now? And then they rebooted into Rebirth, so who knows what the heck is going to happen. And I want them to revisit the storyline with Owlman and Metron and the chair and the Mobius chair. For those of you that read the story, you know what I'm talking about. So it's a huge cliffhanger that they haven't readdressed, and they may in this upcoming Watchmen tie-in. I'm wondering. So cool art too. And then just for the hell of it, I bought Superman 14, the Multiplicity cover, for $1.95, slightly less than cover price. I thought, why not? As well as the Superman Reborn first part. So I've wanted to try this. I didn't want to pay cover price. Just check it out. And then I'm a sucker for Rob Liefeld, and so he did Teen Titans 28, so I picked that up. And for $1, Justice League 4. Hello, can't even deal. Love that cover. Aquaman. I wonder, this may be a little speculation. This will probably go for a little bit more once the movie comes out. Savage Hawkman #1. I can't remember if I had this at one point or not. New 52. Worth a pickup, especially for $1. And then Future's End. Looks like that's the death of Batman Beyond. And then he gets reintroduced in the next issue, which I found at another comic shop earlier in the weekend. So I'll be showing that off soon in my next video. So that's my Second and Charles haul. The first time I've ever been to Second and Charles. I don't think it was too bad. I was expecting to find some really killer deals, and I really didn't. But if you see anything here that you think is a super cool find, hit me up in the comments section. Let me know if something here was really worth me taking that trip. It'd be good to know and get that reinforcement that I wasn't a fool for driving a little bit out of my way. Usually takes 7 hours. It took me over almost 9 hours today because I stopped and perused the comic books. So that's it, guys. Second and Charles out, and yeah, maybe I'll go back there later on and see what happens. But it's a little bit of a hike, about an hour and a half from where I live, at least the Hagerstown one. So keep posted. Follow me, subscribe on here, and I will be posting more videos later this week, hopefully, if all goes well. So, all right, take it easy.